Hi, Captain Cayman Miller here for your fishing forecast for September. Trout and redfish are on fire. The inshore fishery is just bubbling over with the fish. It is great. Offshore, the grouper are moving in for a little shallower, getting ready for that great October grouper bite. Spanish and kings can still be seen near shore, and the whoop-ass jigs on these little artificial wrecks are just amazing.
Hi, this is Jimmy Harris with Unicoi Outfitters in the North Georgia Mountains, and this is your September fishing report. In September, things are beginning to cool down a little bit, but you can still wet wade even in those high mountain streams. Things are cool, but they're low and clear after August with not much rain. So what we're going to be looking for is small tippets, and we're going to be fishing attractor patterns and imitative patterns like parachute Adams and yellow stimulators and yellow humpies and that kind of thing. But the fish are going to be looking up because they're still used to seeing some bugs come over their head from the summertime.
You may have heard the phrase matching the hatch. Well, that's what we're going to try to do right now. We have a hatch of midges that have come off the water and they're crawling around on a log below us right here. And I'm going to get into my fly box and see if I can find anything that looks enough like those to actually fish to our fish with. When hatches come off and you have a lot of flies going down through the water column, trout will key in on them. So we're going to try to find something in this box that may match those that the fish will eat.
Now, Rich, you're fishing in some really fast water here. There's some obvious current there, and a lot of folks don't realize that there are trout in there, but the water below may not be as turbulent as the water above.
Well, you have to remember that the farther you get down in the water column of any stream, the slower the water gets. The water runs over the surface much, much quicker due to the surface breaks, the rocks, whatever the structures that may be in a river. And so the fish can get down low in a current, whether there are rocks there or not, and lay on the bottom and basically just barely move his tail and his pectoral fins and be able to stay there without exerting any energy at all.
Yeah, because a little bug like that can't provide that much protein to begin with. Now what's happening is that trout is sitting there in the water, which is turbulent, really fast water moving over their head. They got their pec fins out like this, just kind of steering them. They see a bug start to come overhead, and all they do is just like wings on an airplane. They just lift those pecs up a little bit. The current pushes the fish up.
Exactly right.
He flies up in the water column essentially, and he grabs his quick meal and then pecks back down, and he dives back down in the water. So he's really not exerting that much energy to begin with.
It's basically just like an airfoil for water. Exactly right.
So he's just literally flying in and up and down the water column. Then he comes back down, finds the rock to sit behind or that hydraulic that he's sitting in, and rests
and relaxes
and waits for the next meal.